Evening YouTube, third time's a charm. Been trying to do this video for a bit now, and either lighting problems or cats running around. But I figured I'd do a long overdue video here. We been busy down in the fish room building up these stands. Got 13 feet of stand done up. So far, we're still going to do the entire wall. I'm pretty sure I'd mentioned that in the previous video. But yeah, figured I'd get this video done up here for everyone. Last video had some great views. Well, I can't say great, but I mean, for my channel, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's almost hit 100 views. Now, if every person would like and subscribe, I'd be feeling really pushed to do a lot more videos. Maybe even some videos of us building the rest of this out and moving the tanks over and cleaning them out. But yeah, figured I'd get a little view for you guys here. Good old electric blues. Did a video earlier and the flash was on, so it was just a whole lot of glare. I mean, made these guys shine, but they kept running off. It's just too much. Got a pair of Corridora catfish, little pepper cats. I said a pair. Not sure what the other one is at the moment. Oh, there he is, came out of the grass. Now I'm not sure how well this will pick up, but I can see down approximately, I'd say about 10 feet down, maybe 9. So I can kind of see I can see it, the pop bottle just barely down there. Yeah. Looking alright. And then we got the 2 Oscars my buddy Chance Nickerson gave me. It's a little dark in there. I'm not sure if it's lighting or the grass. I want to say it's the grass is blocking off a fair bit of lighting. This is the only tank I should have put the flash on for, but it's a little darkened. And shout out to Jeff Nickerson. If you can't really see it, I'll move the grass and take the chance of getting my fingers nipped at. Frisky little fellers these are. That would be Pleco that my buddy Jeff Nickerson tossed me. It was getting too big for his tank. He said I got somewhere that it definitely can go. And then we get to the wife's albino Oscars. They're putting on some nice growth too. You see the tanks are quite close together, so they are kind of able to interact. Now I'm going to be moving these catfish here out of here soon, because these are small catfish. I've had these for about 3.5 years, and these guys are getting bigger, and whether they grow up with them or not, if they're going to fit in their mouth, they're going to gulp them. That big guy's my proof, because at one point, years ago, he had that catfish in his mouth. Thought I lost him, and then in the blink of an eye, he spit him out fast. Got him out and moved him to another tank. This brings us over to Atlas. He's a nice big bugger. Had him for a while. He's got nice thickness to him. Not super long. He would probably, what, 12 inch, maybe 12 and a half. So no, that beast there, that would be the wife's Pleco, and that goes about 15 inches. She's got a nice size to her. Beautiful fins to her. And this old bugger, probably the meanest bugger we got, loves to bite everything that goes near it. Whether it fits in its mouth or not, he's going to bite it. Of course, Atlas coming over because he wants some attention. He don't like the camera not being on him. He's their big guy. Which is the conclusion to the stand itself. Oh, we had some baby kittens down under there. Yeah. And it brings us over to, this is what can happen to a tank when you've got only 1 to 2 tanks, maybe 3 tanks that have a floating plant in it. It goes a little wild. Which makes it kind of hard for you guys to see the angelfish that's in there. Stop fighting at me. And there's a hefty crayfish down there, but excuse me, I'll have to try to get a different lighting source here. Which that's not going to touch. Oh, nonetheless, got a couple crayfish in every tank to try to clean the bottoms. Trying to keep the cedars in a different tank. Brings us down here, which is a bummer. I got to do a clean on it pretty soon. We got some blue guppies. I had to turn off the pump because we got a filter anyway. We got air going, some plants growing. But them nice blue guppies, we're trying to get them to spawn with some of the females that are in here. I accidentally got another male or 2 in here I didn't want. If you look up there, you see them nibbling on some leftover food. Ooh, let's try that again. You see some babies floating around up top. Well, not floating, but swimming about. A boot. Some down on bottom there. So they've got some spawn happening. I'm not sure exactly what color any of them are. Yeah. Which brings us over to Razar's tank. Oh, I'm thinking I should have put the flash on. Yeah, sorry about the lighting freak out, bud. I had to move the light over for us so people can see ya. Handsome you. Of course, I just startled him right up, but it's usually a lot more active. Doing a little spook with the camera. He's got some teeth coming in on him too. A lot bigger than I had expected. Hey, big guy. Yeah, camera don't do him no justice. He's actually from tip to tail to tip to nose. He's about 12 and a half. He's almost the size of Atlas. Different shape, so it makes it really hard to. Much bigger tail fin. Come down to the blushing blue with the flinging plants. And somewhere in here we do have another crayfish. Probably, yeah, okay, I see we got some shells sticking out of there, so it looks like he had shed, so he's probably hiding somewhere now. And then we'll come over to a pair of red jewels. Name with the wife's parents' pleco. People end up getting plecos and run out of space for some of them, so I'm more than happy to help take care of them, watch them for a little bit. And just a little community tank. When people want to buy a couple of fish, these ones they can scoop up. Which they've spawned in there too. So, and shortly I'm going to have to move some out and put them into another tank, and Make some more space. Oh, look what we got there. Most of my tanks don't have these. You see it there. Snail. Like I said, most of my tanks don't have these because most of my fish tend to eat them right up. That's what partially, I see another one up in the grass up there. That's a partially made the flower horn. Kind of, oh, that was a close one. Made the flower horn grow kind of quick. He gobbled up a bunch of snails out of a tank, cleaned them right up, put on some growth right fast. And if you look in there, like guppies, the red jewel's got a bunch of babies in there, so I had to kill that filter. But yeah, so that gives you an idea of why I've been slack on uploading videos. And if you've gone through the channel and you like the videos and enjoy the content, because there is multiple different content, just as of late we've been focused more on the aquariums and showing what we've had for the last multiple years. Never realized that there was as many enthusiasts as there is locally around here, so I started posting a lot more of these fish videos. But if you like the content, like the videos, I suggest, hey, give a like, subscribe, leave a comment. The comments are great too. Love comments. I check often. I check the videos more often than I actually upload, and that's got to change. I've got to start uploading a lot more. But yeah, let me do a little something here right quick. A little feeding of these guys. I don't think I've ever done a video where I've actually fed the fish, and we've been out for most of the day, so as you can tell they already know what's going on. He's not a very aggressive eater. I've finger fed him foods before where he just comes up and actually just grabs the food out your fingers. Doesn't really... Well, I spoke too soon. That was him that struck right there. But let's do a downward view. I don't ever see too many downward views of Oscars being fed. Well, don't bite me. I suppose the angle could have been better. I'd hate to drop my camera in the tank. These guys are much more aggressive than the big one. But I suppose as they get older, they don't, not as much food threat, I guess the term would be. Let's do here, guys. Beautiful colors. Come on up. Oh yeah, you're all spooked now because I'm standing above there. Huh? Get on that food, guys. Stand above you, you get all spooked. Age differences. That's what I find about Oscars, is when they're different stages of age, different aggression levels in eating. The electric blue Jack Dempsey's. They're Jack Dempsey's, guys. If you know the name other than the fish, you know why they're eating the way they do. I suggest anybody that don't actually know the name Jack Dempsey other than the fish, look up Jack Dempsey boxing match. And then watch videos of these guys, and you'll understand why these guys are called Jack Dempsey's. He was little and he beat the lights out of boxers double his size, and well, the rules back then, I'm not sure, but it didn't stop the fight sooner. Rugged cat, and these guys are pretty rugged. Alrighty, well, that's the changes we've done. We've been pretty busy on doing up the tanks and stuff, and as you can see, it's been pretty productive. I think it's looking good. I think once we get that moved out the way, he's going to be going down there on a new stand that's going that way. We plan on getting a few more bigger tanks. I'm hoping to get something over 110, 120 gallon. And oh, sorry about the twitch there, guys. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and remember to remember to subscribe.